What is going on, Ridge Runner Nation? We are here with our first ever gear review on the channel. I know this is something that John has been wanting to do for a very long time now, but you know how things are. Sometimes you just get beat to the spot. So I'm handling the first one here. Super excited to dive into a couple pieces of gear. For my first review, I wanted to start off talking about stuff that I use out on the trail, the gear I use, the kit that I rock, and all of that jazz. Let's dive right into it with my favorite first piece of gear. All right, starting things off here, I have black Nike cotton socks. Now everyone is always talking about moisture wicking, but the thing that often gets overlooked is the stat called moisture absorbing. No one really talks about the amount of moisture that you absorb out on the trails from your running socks. And these socks do a great job of absorbing all of the moisture that can come in and out of them. Really phenomenal job here. I rock these, they're versatile. What I love most about this sock is obviously it looks great. It's got the Nike swoosh, super neutral color, just black all the way down except for the swoosh. But outside of that, if you rock these on the trails, you can also show up to a 7th grade basketball game and fit right in. You will just look really good on the trails and at the 7th grade basketball game. So you can rock these basically anywhere you go. High quality product that I've been rocking for years now on the trails. Absolutely love my black Nike cotton socks. All right, so the second piece of gear here I have is some basketball shorts. Now these may not even fit on the screen. Just to see weird measurements like 7-inch seam, 5-inch seam, 3-inch seam. The number that often gets overlooked, 14 inches. I mean, these things just go and go and go. It's ridiculous. But these things allow you to be also, like I said, versatile. When you show up to the 7th grade basketball game, what shorts are you wearing? Yeah, you're already ready to go. You're going from the trails to a basketball game in no time at all. These shorts, I've rocked them before in races and absolutely versatile. Really good looks. They're also neutral. Love the gray color, little matte color gradient. Really efficient out there. You can match any kit to it, any color top to it. Maybe the one I'm wearing today could be an interesting look. Definitely get out there with a pair of gray basketball shorts. All right, moving right along here, onto the third piece of gear. I have a bucket hat here, and this one happens to say Solomon on it. I really don't know what that stands for, what that means. I think that was a biblical character, and he was a pretty good dude back in the day. But outside of that, just get yourself a bucket hat. Any kind really works. It can have a name on it. Maybe this is Solomon's bucket hat. Not really sure. It also says slab on it. Really, log slabs, beaver slabs, I don't really know. But definitely get yourself a bucket hat. Hot days are coming, you know, it's bucket hat season. Get the one with the string, get the one without the string, whatever you prefer. This one's no string, fits perfectly, you just throw it on. Sometimes it flaps from the wind and it looks like a sailor's hat, kind of like this. But when that happens, super simple, really easy fix. Take 2 fingers, one on each side, just push down. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do when you're out on the run, because you know you always got your hands full of things when you're running. You don't want to use maximum energy. Just takes 2 fingers to bring these guys back down. Now I know that spring is basically past us at this point, but there will still be some rainy days in the summer. And with that, I recommend a Ping golf jacket. This thing's awesome. Talk again about versatility. I always see like weird weight, like is it a couple grams, an ounce or whatnot? Pounds. When this thing gets wet, pounds are on this thing. So that's a measurement that I know I can comprehend. And again, super neutral color. You see the all black. It folds up nicely if you just really do it. It's about probably my size head-wise, probably. Does that make sense? Yeah, so this thing is absolutely awesome. Can fit into a pack, a book bag, take up basically the entire thing. No food or anything else will be allowed in there. If you have a water pack, you'll have to get rid of the water pack to fit this thing in. But it's definitely something that you will want to fit in, because I don't know how you're going to go running in the summer months if it does rain without this thing. Ping golf jacket, again, versatile. Hit the links. If you hit the links with this thing, you will absolutely love the results when you're out on the golf course, really just making the most of everything that you can experience, whether it's the trails, the golf course, wherever you may be. High school football coach. I wore this one time, someone said I look like a high school football coach with khakis. Really, you can rock this with any piece of gear and it's gonna be super versatile. So Ping rain jacket, that's P-I-N-G, Ping rain jacket. And finally, it wouldn't be a gear review without some nutrition advice and kind of just walking through the kit. Obviously, I walk through what I wear on my feet, the shorts I wear when I go running, some kind of rain gear. I covered the accessory, a little bucket hat, but now it's nutrition time to dive in. And really, there's just one answer. I'm not a big gels guy out on the trails. It's just really tough for me to get that down. A lot of different stuff is just kind of challenging out there. Sometimes you just don't want to eat a banana, sometimes you don't want to eat a orange or whatnot. Aid stations are kind of limited sometimes. But do you know what's always at aid stations? OCPs. Talk about this. It comes pre-packaged in one little individual unit. And I mean, I just wanted to just quick zoom in on this thing. This is just absolutely awesome how the design of this, I'm looking at it right now, and I really just see the texture and really the thought process that went into creating this integral design in this OCP. These things are just absolutely epic. They never go bad. Seriously, you can just keep these things for years and years. At the end of the world, it's gonna be cockroaches and OCPs because these things are never going away. And I'm all for it. I'm all for having something that I know will always be there for me when I'm out on the trails. OCPs deliver. They have that creamy filling that everyone loves, as well as that oatmeal topping, which brings it all together. I'm not even a big oatmeal guy. I mean, kind of, but like apple cinnamon only. And then I don't like oatmeal cookies. Like oatmeal raisin cookies are the worst compared to chocolate chip. Point aside, OCPs are the better version of an oatmeal raisin cookie. If it was always, okay, are you gonna do a chocolate chip cookie versus an OCP? I wouldn't even know what to do. I would just have to walk out of the room because I wouldn't have an argument for either side. Nevertheless, take these things in. They're probably like 600 calories per one OCP. You're allowed to just eat as many of them as you want. My recommendation is buying 2 to 3 boxes at a time because you have to eat, it says the serving size is about 1 or whatnot. You eat about 4 at a time. That's just how it works. You just have 1 and then you just need to eat at least 3 or 4 more. So make sure to get 2 or 3 boxes. They come in boxes of 12. OCPs, check them out. Not a sponsor yet, but we're gonna get them on board here pretty soon. We're super excited. Everyone's gotta try an OCP out on the trails, and this is my favorite piece of nutrition when I'm out on the trails. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning into our first gear review. If you wanna see more videos like this, let us know in the comments below. As always, subscribe to us on YouTube and hit the bell below so you'll be notified every single time that we release a new video, whether it's the weekly rundown or Road Runner Live or one of these wild videos. Follow us on social media if you haven't already. We're everywhere. Basically, you're on social media. If you're there, we're there. And if we're not there, we'll get there so we can make sure that we give you the content that you're looking for. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatnot. As always, join our Strava club so you can get mentioned in the Strava rundown portion of the weekly rundown show. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time.